Hello, and welcome to today's not-so-conventional winter concert entitled Miracle on 2653 Mackenzie. It's kind of a play on the film Miracle on 34th Street. My name is Oscar Lara, and I'm the choir director here at Tuloso-Midway High School. Working alongside me is Miss Mary Rocco, choir director for the middle school here in our district. Our students have been working really hard to put together a live, in-person concert. However, due to the effects of the coronavirus, we had to transition to a more virtual performance. Although it's not the performance we were all hoping for, I believe wholeheartedly that what we have created together is meaningful and will be something that the students and you all will cherish for many years to come. Under normal circumstances, this would be a pretty good time for me to acknowledge our administrators and allow them to stand up and be recognized, but just this once, I think I'm going to do things a little differently. I'd like to introduce our dream team, aka our high school principals. We have Mr. Portillo, Mrs. Lucas, Mr. Mendoza, and Ms. Vega. Believe me when I tell you, they have been working endlessly alongside our office staff and counselors to create a meaningful and safe learning experience for all of our students. It is also with great pleasure that I acknowledge our new superintendent, Dr. Fernandez, who has hit the ground running since joining our Tuloso-Midway family. Thank you all for everything you have done for our staff and students this semester. It goes without saying, we appreciate every second of work you all put in and day out. As we are all aware, our school year last year did not end at all how we had envisioned it, and I believe the same can be said for the start of this school year. The last time I was able to work with all of my students in the classroom was sometime early March in the middle of my student teaching. Today's date, or at least today when I'm recording this message, is December 15th. That's roughly 9 months since I've been able to work with all of my students in person. Although we have had to adopt a new normal, I'm proud to say that my students have continued to find ways to make music. For example, earlier this semester, we had a student sing the National Anthem at our in-person pep rally. Our senior class was recognized and given the opportunity to perform the National Anthem at the last football game. We have had students compete in the TMEA All-State process, and I'm pleased to say that we have students that are still competing in this exact same process. Lastly, we've had some students adopt a new hobby of making music for short films through the theater department. With that being said, it's pretty clear that music does play a big part in the lives of our students. In the classroom, we have made a full transition to Google Classroom and Zoom. This has allowed us to focus on more fundamental aspects of music, such as sight reading, music notation, and here and there, a little bit of music history. Although these are very, very important aspects of music, I could tell that my students needed more. They needed an outlet to express themselves through music. With that being said, it is my pleasure to present today's virtual performances. Keep in mind that the last time our students were able to perform was at last year's Christmas concert. Here we are 1 year later. Today you will be viewing virtual choir performances of Silent Night, arranged by Dan Forrest, and In the Bleak Midwinter, arranged by Mark Hayes, which will feature senior Caleb Martinez as our spotlight soloist. Additionally, we will recognize students who have participated in the All-State process and will have the pleasure of watching our senior class's performance of the National Anthem at the last football game. So, sit back, relax, and we'll kick things off with the National Anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Now the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still the free and the home of the brave.
As mentioned before, I wanted to take some time in between performances to recognize members of our choir program and to celebrate their achievements thus far. Early in October, we competed in the first round of the TMEA All-State Choir Large School Competition. In this round, students are split into 2 zones in which 20 students advance per zone per section. I am thrilled to announce that out of 21 students we sent to represent our school district, 18 were selected as members of the district choir. The results are as follows. Soprano 1 and 2, Zone A. 5th chair, Isabel Quesada, Soprano 1. 13th, Alondra Rocha Palomares, Soprano 1. 5th chair, Daniela Cano Lopez, Soprano 2. 6th, Mackenzie Woodard, Soprano 2. 11th, Katrina Gonzalez, Soprano 2. Soprano 1 and 2, Zone B. 3rd chair, Miranda Cantu, Soprano 1. 14th, Alyssa Ray Barrera, Soprano 1. 9th chair, Natalia Salceda, Soprano 2. Alto 1 and 2, Zones A and B. 4th chair, Leanna Lichtenberg, Alto 1. 5th, Hazel Ribal, Alto 1, Zone 2. 9th, Gabriela Garza, Alto 1, Zone B. 4th chair, Jessica Ribal, Alto 2, Zone B. Tenor 2, Zones A and B. 1st chair, Juan Sandoval, Zone A. 1st chair, Ryan McCulley, Zone B. 2nd, Joshua Napodi, Zone B. Bass 1, Zones A and B. 2nd chair, Caleb Martinez, Zone A. 10th, Jacob Garcia, Zone B. And finally, Bass 2, Zone B. 7th chair, Aaron Martinez. Congratulations to all students who earned a chair in the district round. And thank you to the parents of the students who auditioned for constantly pushing them to give their best day in and day out. Without you, this would not have been possible.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sing in heavenly praise, sing in heavenly praise. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. We adore middays, rejoice, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy silent, silent night, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, silent night, holy night, wondrous sign, lend thy light, with the angels let us sing. Christ the Savior is, Christ is born. Christ the Savior is.
After the district round, we had students move on to compete for a spot in the region choir. In this round, the top 20 women placed in the region choir and the top 15 men placed in the choir as well. I am pleased to announce that out of our 18 students that competed, 12 earned a spot in the region choir. The results are as follows. Soprano 1, Miranda Cantu and Isabel Quesada. Soprano 2, Daniela Cano Lopez and Natalia Sauceda. Alto 1, Hazel Ribal and Leanna Lichtenberg. Alto 2, Jessica Ribal. Tenor 2, Joshua Napodi, Angel Sandoval, and Ryan McCulley. Bass 1, Caleb Martinez. Bass 2, Aaron Martinez. Please join me in congratulating our hard-working students. From the region choir results, the top 5 students from each section advanced to the final round of All-State, the area round. I am thrilled to announce that we are sending 7 students from Tuloso-Midway High School to compete in the area round. We are taking 6 pre-area members and 1 alternate. The results are as follows. Soprano 1, Miranda Cantu, alternate. Soprano 2, Daniela Cano Lopez, second chair. Alto 2, Jessica Ribal, second chair. Tenor 2, Joshua Napodi, first chair. Angel Sandoval, second chair. Ryan McCulley, fourth chair. And finally, Bass 1, Caleb Martinez, first chair. Please join me in congratulating the students that will be representing our school district at the area auditions this January.
in the bleak midwinter. Frosty wind made warm, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone, snow had fallen through, snow in the bleak midwinter. Long
My God, if thou art taught him not sustain,
heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, stable place of frost, the Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ, angels and archangels, they have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the air. But his mother only, in her maiden worship the beloved, with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give my heart. Give my heart. What can I give him? Give my heart.
I hope you all enjoyed today's performances. Although it is not what we're used to, my hope is that this puts everyone in the holiday spirits. As always, thank you for your continued support, not just in the program as a whole, but in our students first and foremost. I hope everyone has a safe break. Happy holidays, Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in the spring. Take care.